Hello everyone. Good morning, Rakhi. Okay, it's a very short live today. So, as I promised, we will be learning Mandala art today. So, um Mandala, just to give you brief about it. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning. So, Mandala is actually in Sanskrit, it is called as circle. So the designs, those are made uh, mainly in the circular form. Those are called as mandala. But nowadays, not only circles but the squares and diamond shape, many designs are nowadays coming. Addition to it, earlier how okay how mandala initiated. So mandala is actually a meditative process, and it is also a spiritual process where uh, mm, it is coming, it is actually from the Buddhism culture, what I know, that there is a process where for 12-15 days the mandala complete rangoli designs are made with the quite intricacies, and then at the last day of it, so all those like the people who have actually made that design, they were supposed to destroy it, spoil the complete design by their own hands. And this is a process of detachment, that whatever work we are doing on this earth planet is actually like we are supposed to leave it here only, and we need to go. So it is more like a meditative and spiritual connection, where the mandala we practice. And how it is meditative? Because it has multiple times a similar pattern that is getting repetitive patterns that we say, and on those repetitive patterns people has to make the designs, and since they are very small, so we need to concentrate more and keep on working on the same design. When your hand is getting used to of making the strokes, or if you are doing a pencil or pen mandala, then it is very simple, easy, and of course it requires lot of concentration, otherwise the symmetry will, you will lose the symmetry of the design, right? So it requires lot of concentration, that's why it is also known as a meditative form. Okay, so we'll go a little more further on it. So the tools that are used for the mandala design, one is the pens that we use. Macron pens also can be used. I sometimes use this fine tip marker, and the ball pen can also be used. People do it with gel pen as well. So any pen, even the ball pens can be used. So any pen can be used. It is just to do it, so that it requires lot of practice, of course. And there are two types of tools that are used for mandala. These are called as acrylic dowels. Acrylic dowels, because it has acrylic cut here. And these are called as dotting tools. These are clay tools, they are not for mandala, but many times I see artists using this as well for creating the like thicker dots. Okay, these are for the clay, not for mandala. Okay, all right, that's all. So we will start. How are you liking these sessions? Like, are they worth? You write something on the chat so that I get to know. All right. Okay, so when it comes to having the circular mandala, majorly it is done on the MDF. You might have seen many people doing it on MDFs. Okay, thank you, Sheila. Thank you for writing. And this intention of these sessions are like I want to share my knowledge so that you guys can also avail some good. And there are many people, when I run my ads, so there are many people were saying that they don't have sufficient fund, so like they cannot pay for the classes. I'm not sure if it is true, or if it is like just for the sake of not paying the fee they are saying. But I thought that okay, if there is some platform where I can share my knowledge without taking a fee, and I think the YouTube is one. So the what I can expect that at least those are joining or watching the videos and they are taking advantage of this sessions, then they can please like the video and subscribe to the channel, so that this channel grow. If it will grow, I will continue the sessions as well. Okay. Okay. Now, for the mandala, generally the MDF are used. I'll show you. So these MDFs, these circular MDFs are used. I have this is my 10-inch MDF. It's like 12 inches MDF. So it is quite big. So these MDFs are actually used, but for practicing, you don't need to spend money on practice. So it is good that you can take these black sheets, because ultimately you are going to do, or even on the white sheet also you can do. So I have taken these black sheets for my practicing. So I practice on these black sheets. You can also do so. Now to create the mandala design, so we will just be doing the grid part of it today. So I will be drawing a 10 centimeters big circle. This scale is called Pro scale. We will learn the usage of this as well. If you guys are doing it with me, you can let me know. So if I want to create a 10 centimeters big circle, that means my radius would be of 5 centimeter, right? So it is 10 and this is 5. So this is my 5 centimeter circle. Very small. Stand it later, it is also not a problem. For example, if I want to create a small design here and a bigger one on top of it, so I can even extend it till here. So I have not drawn the circle at the center, but it is okay. So you see, I can even extend my design till here. Okay. But I am not going to do this. I will be using the smaller circle only. So see, this is my center line. It is visible. This is my center line. So this is the center. I have created this plus sign here. Now this is pro circle. I need to place this here and making sure the 0 should come on this line. Okay, you can also extend it because I have created a smaller circle here, so I can even extend this. Okay, so you see my 0 is on the same line. So now in order to create the grid, you can take 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters, 15 centimeter, any measurement, and then create the grid. Let's create it on 15 centimeter. So I will make a dot at every 15 centimeter. So you see my 90 degree is coming here. Okay. So you see, this is how I can make the grid complete. If you want to make like very well defined design, so you can even make 10 degree as a part of the grid. Okay, then you can join these all the dots to the center. If you join all the dots to the center, then it will make the grid. I think we will not be able to continue other apart from the grid today, but we will take this in later sometime. But let's create the grid. There are predefined like there are many MDFs which has a predefined grid created or design created. Those can also be used, but they are little expensive than the plain MDFs. Okay, so you see our grid is ready now. In order to form the circles around it, so we can choose, because I am taking this circle. First let's make the points. You can make it the distance of 1 centimeter or 0.5 centimeter based on the design that you are referring to. Let's take a smaller circle, a smaller scale for this. So you can take any line is okay. I am marking at 0.5 centimeters each. Right, and then we can create the circle. This smaller circles, it is little difficult to create. You see how I am doing it. So this is one way that you can create the circle easily. So instead of rotating your hand, you can rotate the paper. So this way we can continue creating the grid, and now we can follow the grid like creating the center dot, and then based on the designs that we can refer, and we can continue creating the designs based on the grid lines. Okay. I'm sorry, but I need to leave. So I thought of taking. I do not wanted to miss this session. So I took a very small live today. I hope you understood how to make the grid or the mandala designs, and we will continue in the next session for mandala. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.